Can't talk about them straight away. Over the weeks, and I'll keep that on screen, we've been talking about broadcasting to your website, and that's the gist of my broadcast today. I'll actually come on screen, put my camera on, and go like that. That's good. Okay, so we've been looking at Switchboard Live, we've been looking at Be.Live, we've been looking at OneStream, we've been looking at Caster, and they're all involved in the broadcast today. All things being equal, they should be working, and they are. That's good. It's good to know. When I go live from here, I just go to 2 Facebook pages from the Be.Live studio, and then I use OneStream to actually broadcast out to other places. And currently we're going out to many of the places using OneStream and Switchboard Live. And it's so simple and straightforward to do. And I'll show you that during the course of today's broadcast. And I am live. I know I'm live. I can see the count that says you're live. I'm just going to change. Well, no, I'll keep the screen as it is at the moment and bring in another screen. And we may have fun with this, but I'm going to try it. I'm game. So I'm going to take the picture off screen and come back to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you what happens round and about, because Facebook is not the only place I'm broadcasting to. I'm actually broadcasting to, I'll put that full screen, VI Loud. Now, VI Loud was on AppSumo, and Nick and I got the deal, and I've just heard from Peter Stewart that he got the deal as well. So the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to play you a short video all about setting up VI Loud. And as you can see, I'm live on the VI Loud website at the moment, and it goes out from there to many other places on my web empire. So it's actually going out to Blubbing for Britain, Ask Angelica, Inspired Bone Video, Live Video Production Weekly, and my new broadcasting to Amazon Live. It's live on there too. So it's live in so many places, and that allows you to reach a larger audience, or not, as the case may be. And I'm going to go take that off and go picture in picture so I can make sure that I'm actually being heard. And VI Loud is in control of the web broadcasting, and it does a good job of pushing out the video from this page to the blog posts where I've embedded the video player. And I thought we'd take a look at how to actually set that up. So earlier today, I created a short video, which I'm going to bring on screen. Okay, so this video is on YouTube. It will be released tomorrow. You're the first people to actually see it. So I'm going to hide that screen share and bring up the video full screen. Okay, and I suppose I'd better put somewhere, if I go to, well, let's just play the video, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to switch the microphone off and play the video. The thing I want to do is I want to sort it so that it is the date published with the newest first. Okay, so it would have yesterday's broadcast at the top and the 3 broadcasts from last week. So there's the 4 broadcasts I've done on Amazon. Okay, now let's go over to VI Loud. On VI Loud, I want to create a channel, and it's going to think about it, and then I need to, it's an on-demand channel. It's YouTube playlist, and go next. So this is a new channel, next, and I want to give it the YouTube playlist. So let's go back to YouTube, and we're going to click and share and get the link for sharing if it's playing. and it's brought up the box, and the box is opening, and it will be revealed in a moment. And that's the link I want. I'm going to copy the playlist link, come back to Be.Live, and key in the link. Okay, so the link is there, and copy and paste will work in a moment. And I did copy it, didn't I? Let's go back. Copy. Be.Live. Paste. Yeah, okay, so that's gone. Yeah, okay, so that's gone. And broadcasting to Amazon Live. Live. Okay, so on YouTube, we added to a playlist. The sort of playlist into the newest first, and then we come back to Be.Live and we're creating a channel using that playlist. Now I can put a logo on, I can put a logo link, but other than that, I just want to accept. And it comes back to a list of channels, and that channel appears at the top, and I just want the embed code. Okay, so it comes up with the embed options. I always turn the autoplay off, because I don't know about you, but I found it annoying when you go to a web page and it's automatically playing. So I'm going to copy the embed code. Okay, so that's copied. And I'm going to go over to my blog post, which is one I made earlier, and I'm going to press plus, and I'm going to select a layout, and that layout will appear on screen in a second. Okay, press plus, and I want HTML. So key in HT, drag the HTML across. Okay, and paste the code in. And there is my Be.Live embedded player actually in the blog post. And it should come up in a second, and I'm going to, yes it is, there we are. I'm going to publish that. Okay, and just press play just to make sure. Yeah, that looks good. So publish that. So I've taken the code from the channel, which is linked to my YouTube playlist. Whenever I change the playlist, it will change the channel. Whenever the channel changes, this embed will change to show the latest content. That's very important. Because I put the newest video at the top, then what you actually see when you go to the publish page is that the newest video is always at the top automatically. That's a key thing. So let's go back to the blog post again, and it's published, and it says I can have a look at it. So depending on the speed of my internet, this will be up in a second. Now what I normally do on the blog is I don't normally do a blog exactly like this. I've got text and I've got images and everything, but this is just for the purposes of the demonstration. I've always got the menu at the top so that people can find additional blogs. I've got text and everything that makes a good blog post. So I'll go over to the web page, and there is the embedded player, and I can click on the embed and it will change and it will play the video. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to go back to Be.Live. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for that web page to come up. I'm going to take the preview part of it off. Yeah, I think we're okay. And I'm just waiting for that to come through. Videos 2 to 3 minutes earlier. Right. So there's the video that's playing at the moment. Okay. Now that is crucial to what we're about to do now. I'm going to go back to Be.Live. I'm going to steer away from the channel information and go to the live streaming. Okay, and you notice now, I've noticed this the other day, you can have more than one set of live streams. So this is my daily live streams, and as you can see, I need to add on a channel. Okay, so broadcasting channels and live, I'm going to add that on. So when you create a new channel, remember to add it on to the list of channels that it's there. Okay, now back in the studio, I'm going to set up to go live. Okay, I'm going to an RTMP destination. That's the only place I'm going to. And I'm going to copy the RTMP URL and paste it into my studio. Okay, I'm going to copy from VI Loud the RTMP key and paste it into my studio. Okay. Right, so I'm in the studio and everything's saved and I'm ready to go and broadcast to the website. So let's just recap before we do this. We have on this page the YouTube playlist that I set up. We added the YouTube playlist to VI Loud and we added the YouTube playlist to the blog post. And here's the blog post, and there's the stream that's actually playing at the moment, which is from that playlist. Okay, now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to my menus. I just want to show that this is actually live. So I'm going to go down to the bottom menu. Excuse me for ducking and diving, but I want to make a point here, and to make the point, I need to go to my menu from yesterday, my agenda from yesterday, and I'm just going to type in "13th of July." If I could spell. Okay, I'm going to update that, and I'm going to show it on screen. Right, so it's the 13th of July 2021, and everything's set in the studio, and I'm going to go live, and I'm going live to the RTMP settings that are on VI Loud, and here is VI Loud. It says I'm offline at the moment, and if I go live and confirm that I'm going live, then basically the first thing that's got to happen is I'm in my Be.Live studio. This is going to go live on the Be.Live servers. 3, 2, 1. We're now live on the Be.Live servers. Now, Be.Live received the signal. They may be receiving, if you've got 4 people on screen, to 4 signals. So the first thing that they do is composite that signal so that it is then broadcastable, and they would send it on to Facebook or YouTube, but in this case, they're actually sending it on to RTMP. Now, that transmission takes between 20 and 30 seconds, and then it's got to be recognized on VI Loud. So let's go to VI Loud, and it's there. I'm about to go live on VI Loud, and we'll just wait a second. I still think this is magical, the fact that you can broadcast and go live, and it's taking a second or two, but it will come through. And I'm glad they always put the sound off, but you should see me there with the date. Okay, so that's going through to VI Loud successfully. The next place it should go is over the next place it should go is to my website, and I'll leave it hanging there. My apologies for doing this, but the quality of the video that I did, as you saw, it wasn't spot on. I'm going to do the whole thing again, and I'll show you the ending next week. But it does go live on your website, embedded in blog posts, and it works well. And I just did that. So Peter, if you are watching, that's what you need to do. Set up a YouTube playlist, set up a channel on VI Loud, include the playlist, and then go over to get the embed code, go to your website, do a blog post, post the embed code, and then when you go live, you will go live on your website. Just follow the instructions, and you need to set that up for next week, Peter, because Peter has asked me to interview him live next week on air on his own website. So we're going to be doing that, and I'm grateful for the chance to actually share expertise. Okay, so we've got thing today. It's slightly confusing for me. I don't know about you, but we've got 2 of these shows on my Facebook profile. And that's basically because Switchboard sent a second one after I sent the first one. But you could be watching. The comments are coming through at last. I saw this earlier, Harper. And right, it's going to be fun because Peter and I, as you know, yes, it's going to be a fun interview, and I'm really looking forward to first of all sorting it out technically and testing, and then actually going live and interviewing Peter on his own website. Because once he's got it done, then he's underway. He can invite people to watch him on his website anytime. And they don't have to be logged into Facebook. They don't have to be logged into YouTube. Just need to go to a particular web page, same link every time, and they'll be able to watch him live and to comment on the page itself. And I'll set it up for Peter as well, so that when we do go live next week, you can not only watch, but you can comment as well. The comments won't be shown on screen, but they will be read out. I think that's the best way to do it. Perhaps do a screen share to do it. Okay, so thank you for watching. That first bit was a recording. This is definitely me live. Should I put, no, I don't need to put the date on again. I put the date on because I was putting a tech report into VI Loud, and just wanted to prove. Now, we've shown, if I bring this on screen, that I am currently live on the VI Loud website, but I'm also live somewhere else, and hopefully I've not destroyed it. Just a minute. I may have destroyed it. You know, you change things up, and no, I just got images. Oh, good. Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop all screen shares. Okay, which means that must be a video. So I want to hide that. But you can have a great deal of fun going live to your website. And I'm going to share my screen again. And this time I'm going over to my website, my own website. I'm going to bring that up on screen. And there we have it. And you can see this is my live video training website. If we go up the top, there's me drinking beer in Dresden. Now I could do with that today, actually. Okay, so this is my website, and there is the live broadcast that we're actually showing now. And I've got the sound off. Then you've got the weekly broadcast that we do. So live with Nick on Monday, live with Fons back in August, live with me today, live with the team tomorrow. Let's go to that web page and come back. So I'm going to click on that. That takes me to the Restream live team. I'll go picture in picture for this so you can actually see it. Probably the other way around. And waiting for it to switch over. So just give me a second. This will work. I know it will work. Oh, it's opened in another tab. That's what's gone wrong. Okay, just a minute. Just hold on. I'm just going to press play, and We're waiting a second. Right, okay. Right, I am now one happy chappy. I'm going to stop sharing that screen. Okay, I am so totally happy. You wouldn't believe this was a problem this morning. It's now resolved. So I'm going to stop the screen share, which brings it back to me. And I'm going to show you what I hope to show you. So all is well. I'm going to screen share again. I'm going to go for a Chrome tab, and I'm going to go for, what should I do? That's it. Save, and come back to here. And this is magical. I'm going to bring the shared screen up. I'm going to go picture in picture. That's my website again, but it's not, because if I scroll up, you will see, and I need to change that photo, Harper, because we updated the photo. But this is the website for live stream talks, which goes out at 12 p.m. Eastern on a Wednesday, 5 p.m. in the UK, 6 p.m. in Belgium. And you can see the participants who take part in the broadcast. And below that is the details of the broadcast. And then, and this is the magic of VI Loud, you can actually see me live on screen. I need to turn the sound off. My apologies for that. So you can actually see that when I go live, I'm actually going live on 10 different web pages. And it's just magical. I still keep saying it, it's magical how this works. I'm actually going live on 10 different blog posts at the moment, 2 different websites, and it's all through VI Loud. It's all through the technology that you saw in that video, which enables you to broadcast to as many web pages you want. And you can take the embed code, and hopefully your friends will volunteer to have it on their website, because it actually draws in traffic. Having a live video on your website is the best way to draw traffic. And if it's not your own video, then you can embed other people's videos on your website. And when they go live, they will go live on your website, and you can tell everybody about it. And it doesn't have to be the text that I've got on there, which is all about live stream talks on Wednesday. You can surround your own text with it. You can have your own sales pitch in there. You can have your own products in there, and you'll have live shows on that page 6 days a week. And basically, it's a win-win. We get a larger audience, and you get to attract an audience using our live video. So win-win situation. I'm glad that that is working. I can now go and do that video again, because when I'm recording the videos that you see, I've actually got all the tabs open in the Chrome browser, and I've got my Be.Live Studio. In addition to that, I've got Camtasia running. So that's why the video is slightly out of sync. Even though I rebooted my machine, I've got so many things going on, so many tabs open. I had 2 YouTube tabs open. I had the VI Loud tab open. I had so many things going on, and the studio as well. And going live, you should only ever have 2 tabs open. So I was breaking my own rule there. But I shall do it again, and we'll try. I think what I need to do in order to get it to stay in sync is this, and it's so simple and straightforward, that if I don't have a background, then I can use Camtasia to actually record everything. Right, if you're watching live on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching live on Twitter, thank you. If you're watching live on Facebook, thank you, Harper, Marco, and John. If you're watching live on the website, then thank you, because I'm not advertising the fact at the moment. I will now. I'm quite happy now. I'll advertise all the broadcasts and the website links. There are now 10 permanent links where you can view the shows every single day that we're on, Monday through Friday. And it's just amazing technology. I'm in the Be.Live studio. I'm using RTMP, which is in beta, and I can go live. I've got a circuitous route today. I'm going live to Switchboard Live. I'm going live to OneStream. Let's have a look at OneStream, shall we? So I'm going to stop sharing that page just to show. That's the VI, that's coming through on VI Loud to the websites. And I'm going to stop sharing that and come back to me. So I'm going to hide that. I'm going to stop the screen share. There are always things happening in the live streaming world. And I'm going to share screen again. And this time, just forgive me a moment. I'm going to share, bring it up on screen. If it's like watching a kid in a sweet shop, then my apologies for no apologies. I really enjoy doing this. This is the OneStream Live website. OneStream are a company based in Finland, and they specialize, as you can see, in live broadcasting, and they've got their own web browser which is embedded into web pages. They also have, as you can see there, the ability to go live. So if I want to go live, let's pick one. If I want to go live on the Inspired by InVideo page, then I just click the button, key in some text. You might not be able to see this, and I need for it to catch up. Okay, I need to type in the words correctly, so bear with me a moment. This is live R&D, and I'm going to type the title, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to start the broadcast. So by simply doing that, and I'm going to come back to picture in picture so you can see it better, I'm now going live. This broadcast is now going live into a Facebook group, and there we have, it's just gone live on the Inspired by Video page. And if I come down a bit further, I'm looking for a particular item, and once I've found it, you'll know. So I can go, I don't want to go live on my Facebook page 3 times. I'm already live on my YouTube channel. I'm not live on that page, but I could go live on the Visionaries. This was a page I set up with Rabia, and so we're going to go live on the Visionaries, and that's firing up now. And I'm actually looking for, I could go live on Mixcloud, but that might be a mistake because I'm not playing music today. So if you're joining us just now, thank you very much. I could go live in Be.Livers, but this is not the broadcast to do that with. Be.Live in 5, I'm already live. I can go live in the Facebook group. Okay, and you see what's happening here. As we're actually live, I can pick groups to go live in, and there is one that I'm looking for, and when I found it, I'll come back. I could go live on and grow your business, and I'm actually after the Live Video Hub group. So I'm going to go live in the Live Video Hub group again with the title Testing, and start the broadcast. Now, the thing about using OneStream Live, as you saw there, I was able to go live partway through a broadcast. Yeah. Normally, when you start a broadcast, as I started the broadcast on Be.Live today, I'm going out to 2 pages and I'm going out to Switchboard Live. Switchboard Live, because they have auto start, take me to 10 different destinations or automatically. But because I'm also going to OneStream.live, because I'm pushing the boat out today, I can go live to different destinations, especially groups. Yeah. So I couldn't possibly cover this. Well, if I did the 7 groups that I've got on Facebook, then I'd run out of space on Be.Live. I'd be pushing it on one stream, on switchboard, but I can do it on one stream. The thing is, this is the difference. I can start a broadcast on one stream and I can stop it. I can start and stop broadcasts individually. So I could start it if I'm going to do a show of 2 halves, and the first quarter hour is confidential. I could go live in a group, do the confidential bit, and then I could go live everywhere else afterwards. There are so many different ways that you can perm this to actually suit why you're doing it. And there is a feature coming on OneStream.live, which I'm going to bring back up again. There's a feature coming on OneStream.live, which is live chat, and that will enable you to take the feeds from Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitch, and from LinkedIn and bring them into one chat, so that when you're broadcasting, you can actually talk to people. So this is a major step forward, because obviously I'm in the studio now and I can't monitor all the places I'm broadcasting to, but it'd be good if I could. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because this is in beta, that I will be able to use OneStream.live to actually bring all the chats into one, an integrated chat, not just for Facebook and YouTube, but for Facebook groups. And everywhere that I'm actually broadcasting live with OneStream, I'll be able to bring in the conversations that we have whilst we're live into one place, and that will be magical. Okay, so that's OneStream. That's how easy it is to use and how easy it is to actually switch off. I'm trying to come full screen. I probably won't make it. I'm going to hide, and I'm full screen again. So I'm back. I'm just checking. Yes, okay, and we're in sync. Okay, I can stop screen sharing that now. Okay, so we've looked at VI Loud. We've had a video about VI Loud. We've looked at OneStream, and that only leaves Switchboard Live. And I'm not sure whether I've actually got Switchboard Live actually open. Let me just check my tabs. I've got the tab open there. I've got the tab open there. Okay, I'm going to close the VI Loud down because VI Loud is now working perfectly. So I'm grateful to the team at VI Loud, because I can now tell David that it's actually working. It wasn't working this morning. I'll be able to go live with Peter next week and interview him on his own website and know that it's 100% rock solid as we go live from Be.Live to Peter Stewart's website one day next week, quite probably on a trying to think which day, Tuesday or Wednesday it'll be. And I shall interview Peter. So you get to know, we all know the real Peter, because the real Peter is live every Wednesday with the Restream team, and is live on Blubbing for Britain as well. But it'll be a good chance to ask him the questions and to get to know his answers, and to actually put more people to actually see the video, because once he's once we've done the live interview, then the replay will be on his website and people can go and watch the replay. So it's not just the live that's going to be on his website, it's the replay as well, using the steps that I outlined in the video at the start of this broadcast. Now I've got some things down here. If I actually bring them in, I'll get thrown off air. I've got part of my Mixcloud set, which is a music set I use on Thursdays, and I can't bring that in, but what I can do is bring this in. I just want to say thank you, a big thank you to everybody who's joining my Amazon live adventure. It is an adventure. It's a blast going live on Amazon. Technically, I'm in the Be.Live studio. I've got the Amazon live page open. I can see the comments as they come in from Chris and from Harper. I can mention the comments on screen. You just can't bring them on screen yet. Christmas wish that Be.Live and Amazon get together and sort out an API. But my journey, I can only say my journey in Amazon is very fruitful. I'm actually, I haven't told anybody yet, so this is just between you and me. I'm actually making money. Not a lot, but I don't normally get, well, I do get paid for live broadcasting by Be.Live, but I'm actually on Amazon Live and I am making money, and I can sense that the more broadcasts I do on Amazon Live, the more money I will earn. Yeah. And I've mixed the shows up. Monday is Lights, Camera, Action, as you can see, which is all about tech side. And it basically cameras, microphones, green screens, everything you need to know about going live. And there's a carousel down below, and people can click it, and people are clicking it, and people are buying things, which yeah, just blown away. Just blown away. All I need to do is go live, talk some sense. But that's the Monday show is Lights, Camera, Action. Tuesday is Country Walking with Stephen, which is the mobile show, which is all about making mobile videos as opposed to studio videos. And I think if I look up here, I click the right button and I go for media. I'm doing this live on air, which you never should do, of course. But if I go to live stream web, oh, wait a minute, I need to go to Amazon and bring the card in. So I've got the Monday card, I've got the Wednesday card. Okay, so I'm going to bring the Wednesday card in. So tomorrow's show, I'm live with the Restream team at 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK, but I'm then in the evening, my evening, live on Amazon. Not that one. No, not that one. Concentrate. Okay. Got there in the end. I'm live on Amazon on Wednesdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. in the UK. And it's Country Walking with Steve. We can talk about the equipment you need for mobile. And I'm able to show from YouTube, because I'm in the Be.Live studio, videos of my walks. And I think Harper's going to get fed up with my Stonehenge walk, and so is Chris. But that said, there will be new videos each week, and that's bringing in a lot of viewers. I've got to say that when I did the show last week, two things happened. One is when you're doing a show on Amazon, the sound is off by default. Yeah. And what you've got to try and get people to do is turn the sound on so they're actually watching you. And last week, Amazon tell you what the unmuting ratio is. And 80% of the people who watched this show last week clicked the unmute button and actually listened to part of the broadcast. So I know that this is a show which is going to go places. I enjoyed that. So having succeeded with that, I'm actually going to tell you about Friday's show while I'm here. To a certain extent, this is still broadcasting on the web, but Friday's show is there. And I'm going to bring Friday's show up on screen in a minute. This is all live. And bring it in the broadcast, put that in the broadcast, hide that one. So the Friday show is Learning Languages with S. This is the new show card. And again, I am hopeful. I mean, basically, this is the opportunity for me to sell Angelica's books. Don't tell anybody. But Angelica's books and books about learning German, French, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, you name it, we cover it. And what I'm looking to do is to actually interview guests on the broadcast, language tutors, or basically Marco and Angelica and anybody else I know who is a foreign language speaker. So I'm enjoying my time on Amazon Prime, enjoying my time on Amazon Live, and it is proving to be profitable. So again, I'm probably going to do this every week. I want to say thank you to Marco Nova for actually encouraging me to go live on Amazon. I'm having a blast and making money. You can't get better than that, can you? Okay, so we've covered quite a lot of ground in this broadcast, and I'm just going to tidy house and take that off the screen, remove that, remove that, remove that, take the video off screen as well. Okay, this is the image that we started off with, and I'm going to go picture in picture. Okay, and last week of July, not next week, the week after, I'm going to be talking about the systems in turn, giving demonstrations of VI Loud, OneStream, and Caster, and how you can broadcast to your website. We'll also be to use Peter's website as a test bed for actually going live on your website. That's where you want people to be. People should be browsing your blogs and visiting your shop and learning about your services rather than surfing Facebook and YouTube. Just I'm going to go on my, what I've discovered is that an hour spent working on your website is an hour that you're not surfing on Facebook and YouTube. And if you do put the work in on your website, then people will come and they'll read your blog posts and watch your videos. So my focus, apart from Be.Live, of course, is on the website. It's also on Amazon Live, and it's also on a new book with Fraser Hay. Fraser Hay and I wrote a book about 5 years ago, which made money. So we're going to do it again. And this time we split it in halves. I do the video side, Fraser does the marketing side. And my responsibility this time is the video side. And I am going to be looking at Be.Live, which you could have guessed, StreamYard, Melon, Restream, and OBS Ninja. Then I'm going to be looking at Switchboard Live, Caster, OneStream, VI Loud. I'm going to be looking at broadcasting to your website. So it will tell you how to do it, why you should do it. So that book will be out late third quarter, early fourth quarter, and it will be a guide to live broadcasting as it is now in July, August. And the book that we did 5 years ago is now an historical document because it documents things as they were 5 years ago, and you would not believe, well, you would because you've been here with me, how much has changed in those 5 years. We started on Blab, gone. We then went over to Huzzer, gone, bought out. We then went over to SmileTime, gone, went to mobile broadcasting. We then found Be.Live, and I'm still here nearly 5 years later. Then you had StreamYard and Restream and VI Loud. It is rumored that OneStream will get their own studio as well. Melon are here. So it's a very competitive market. There's so many things going on. It's very difficult to keep up. But it does mean that most weeks we've got something new to look at. This week's new to look at is the OneStream unified live chat, which we're all beta testing at the moment. And thank you to OneStream for actually giving that to anybody who bought the AppSumo deal. It makes the deal a bargain. Thing was, if you stack 2 codes on AppSumo, then you'll get access to the live chat. And now we have it. And thank you to the people who battled for that. So that's it. This is just a fascinating time to actually be involved in live video. Okay, I suppose there's one thing I could do. One final image, which I can find it. If I go to my media and I go over to, where do I want to go? Broadcasts, Marco, Okay, and I couldn't leave without actually showing this photograph. So I'm going to hide that photograph and show this in the stream. I'm just waiting for it to load. And I'm going to bring it up on screen. I'm going to go picture in picture. Right, okay, this is the live stream team, and we go live on Restream. There are 8 of us, so we've got to go on Restream really to get 8 people on screen. On Livestream Talks on Restream, we are live on Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK. It's myself, Krista Boven from Belgium, Marco Novo from Portugal, Harper Peterson from Arizona, Nick Wood from England, what's the Farnborough in England, Maria Recruit, who is in Ontario in Canada, Peter Stewart, who's in Aberdeen in Scotland, and Corinda Singh, who is in London. So that's the live stream team. We'll be live with you tomorrow. Now we take it in turns. Marco hosts one week, I host the next. This week, Marco is hosting, and he decides the topic that we're actually going to talk about during the live broadcast. So I'm looking forward to finding out what the topic is. From my point of thinking, it's an easy day for me because I am, well, I'm not producing the show. I can just sit there and answer the questions like everybody else. So effectively, I get the day off. So looking forward to that. That's tomorrow. Live stream talks on Restream, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK. Okay. Now, I have a friend in Pakistan called Rayan Alawala, who is a great guy, philanthropist, and he is taking his followers in Pakistan live on live video. Now, as part of that, he sets challenges, and Rehana is currently on a challenge to interview people, to get used to interviewing people. So I am live tomorrow, but I'm not in the producer's seat. I'm not in the host seat. I am the guest on Rihanna's broadcast. I'll share it, but it is live at 10:30 BST, which is 5:30 on the East Coast. The recording will be available. I'm quite looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've actually been interviewed, and a lot of things have happened, including Amazon Live, the new book with Fraser, and the features on Be.Live, like the Be.Live mobile app, which is one of the things that I will actually be talking about tomorrow. So with that, I've got to cook tonight, so I'm going to leave you early. The problem today is I've not been able to see the comments in the studio, apart from Harper's, and the confusion was all mine. If you've been watching on YouTube, thank you. If you've been watching on Twitch, thank you. If you've been watching on Twitter, thank you. If you've been watching on the Facebook pages, thank you. If you've been watching on the Facebook groups, thank you. And if you're watching on the website, well, you're quite simply awesome. So from Wiltshire in England, we've got a heat wave on the way, by the way, which is good. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you for watching today. And let's keep in touch and enjoy live broadcasting. Bye for now. Now, how do I do this? Do I switch? I'm just going to stop the broadcast here and see what happens elsewhere. It could be interesting.